This is extreme pedal makeovers. Everything's totally legit. Don't worry, it's all normal. Core's legit. Hang on, let's start again. My core is legit getting more of a workout trying to hold this shot that it's had in 3 months of lockdown. Or have a little lockdown we've had. But basically, all my neck's getting a bit sore as well. So that's what you're looking at, isn't it? Right, hey. Right, so that's the FX. Hang on, it's not the FX. Oh, shit, it's not in there. That's not the FX loop. Downstairs is the FX loop. That is the dirt. So we got obviously tuner, mandatory. Korg Kong compressor, JHS Moonshine, and Boss Super Overdrive. That is not acceptable to me. It had all kinds of faults in terms of using the 9-volt supply, and it's just not as pretty as I want. And I don't. What's this with this bar? Got no time for that bar. So downstairs we've got the Prophet digital delay, Blood Moon phaser, and the Hall of Fame. Got to say the Hall of Fame is awesome. Blood Moon phaser is noisy, not cool with that. And the Prophet, well, the Prophet's the Prophet. End of story. Prophet's awesome. It's very pretty, and it's a beautiful digital delay pedal. Okay, so it's time for the shootout between the reverb pedals. Oh, hang on, just need to move that out of the way. As you'll know, reverb or reverberation is an effect which tries to recreate the way that sound sounds. Does that make sense? Yeah, in a room, because it's all bouncing off the walls, isn't it? And so reverberating. Now, so at this point, usually we'd have a technical shootout between the audio quality of the reverb pedals. But to be fair, that sounds awesome, and that also sounds awesome. But we're just interested in which one's prettier, and it's not even close, is it? So it's that bad boy there, right there. Oh, oh, hang on, that's the other channel, isn't it? So it's so now we're comparing phasers. So we've got the that was about about £30, wasn't very much, and then that was more than £30. I think that was about, I don't know, £80. I mean, it was £60. Anyway, it was more. It was more. It was more. So look, that looks really pretty. That looks quite pretty, right? Because it's all kind of like big, and there's colour, right? And that doesn't look quite. It's pretty in a different way. I just think that styling's too much. But this, I know this is going to shock a lot of viewers. That sounds like shit. So the prettiness battle is won. You know, split a difference. So it's smaller, so smaller is pretty. And they've, you know, it's like, oh, hey, oh yeah. Okay, so next we're talking about chorus pedals. The observant people would have noticed that there was no chorus pedal in the effects loop of the. Oh, let's try that. No, let's keep that finger action in there. It's like, and then just not do it again. Hold it over here, but keep your hands out of trouble. Keep them out of trouble. Yeah, living the dream. Is that fascist? I don't know. Anyway, back to the chorus pedals. So there's no chorus pedal in the FX loop on the board as it stands. So therefore, if you introduce one, it's already pretty. Now, this is the thing, you don't never see it. You don't see it when they make all the video. Oh, you see, right, yes, because I'm a physicist, innit? I'm doing all physics, innit? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get, yeah, oh no, that's not working. See, so, oh no, try again. That works a little bit. Oh, in we go. Yes, you see the beautiful finish. And so no one cares how it sounds, although it does sound good, because oh my god, so pretty. Okay, so breakout for discussion group: should a phaser be in the effects loop? And the answer appears to be no one really cares. It's just like, where is the thing? that's pretty? And if there's, can you have more than one of them? So if there was, like, for example, if you had two phaser pedals and they were both really pretty, then you could put one before the amp gain stage, and it would be pretty. And then you could put another one, which would also be pretty, in the effects loop. So, and you'd have two pedals that were both pretty, and so that would be sorted, wouldn't it? Basically. Okay, so we've dealt with. Oh, I need to stop. Actually, I definitely need to stop starting all the videos with okay. Otherwise, it would be like a tick that would be annoying for the listener. So, well, that's another tick in it. I'll just jump into it. Oh, that must be why they paid that Dermot O'Leary all that money. Here is the this is the so-called the dirt, like the overdrive, the gain stage that comes before you feed the signal to the amplifier. And we're talking about things that are pretty, and oh my god, look at that pretty wiring. Yeah, I did that. It's like, it's not messing around. But this is quite pretty. This is an isolator. So I feed all this with main, or where is it? Must be around here somewhere. There it is. Ooh, no. Oh, that's gone badly wrong. Oh, well, no. Oh. It must come out. It must come out of the isolator, mustn't it? Where's it come out? Oh yeah, that's right. There's no cable. Should we take another? We could do another take of that, but it will lack authenticity. So there is the DC supply to this thing, right? Which is an isolator, and then it gives DC supply to the pedals, right? So it's this cool thing, right? Now I'm going to try and flip the pedal board. Oh, very exciting. Right now, so what we got? So we've got Boss Chromatic Tuner approved, official, legit, awesome. Right? It's just it's pretty because of what it is, right? The finger of suspicion has already fallen upon this thing, right? Now let me explain in great detail. So basically, the that's your 9-volt DC supply, and the way that it's set up inside is when you plug that in, it just pushes the whole. It's not screwed. It's not held in place, and that's clownish. It's clownish, and also I thought it would be quite pretty, but I don't know. What do you think? All these big ugly, and this bar. It's like it's a bit. Oh, look at me! It's like this is a totally legit pedal. That is a legit pedal. This is an absolutely classic, awesome pedal. They don't need some nonsense bar to stop you turning the twiddly knobs with your foot. These people are getting above themselves, right? So official, right? Yes, we love the JHS, love that, but the problem is not a problem. A bit of foreshadowing. You will note that we have two overdrive pedals here, basically 2 stages of gain, and it's going into an amp with its own gain stage. So that's 3 stages of gain. And for someone who can't be bothered to play the guitar at all and only owns these things because they're pretty, that's a lot of pedals. And let's be frank, the JHS pedal is a bit prettier than that's not the best yellow. I mean, it's a classic sound, and if we were interested in how things sounded, then we would worry about that. But I think hopefully the viewer is getting the point by now. Right, so compressors and gain and distortion, all that. So compressors, well, it's quite complicated, but basically, if you don't play your guitar by doing all twanging really hard, then it comes out quiet. And if you do playing your guitar by leathering the motherfucker out of the thing, then it comes out loud. But you can get a circuit, you get a carefully designed electrical circuit to do the bits when you weren't playing loudly, make them louder, and take the bits where you were playing all loud and make it quieter. And that's called compression. And so it hides weaknesses in your playing, because if you're trying to play evenly, if you're trying to play at constant volume, but you basically don't know what you're doing, it will disguise that and make it sound like you know what you're doing. But on the other hand, if you can play and you are trying to express yourself by use of dynamics, then it's going to just say, nah, no dynamics for you, pal. I'll make everything the same volume, which is discouraging. Also, somewhat discouraging is that those two are not the. I think everyone would agree that was not the prettiest, and we're going to move on and talk a bit about that thing over there in just a moment. So, obviously, that is gorgeous, extremely pretty, but of course, you know, it's got to be fair. Got to be fair that that's almost as pretty as the thing that's amazingly gorgeously pretty and is much prettier. So, you know, who knows what's going to make it to the final pedal board? Who knows? God, my God's so pretty. Fucking hell. Totally not going to lie, that was like loads more work than I thought it was going to be. And the interesting thing actually is, even though, like, that is, I think that's prettier, it's not yet pretty. So it seems to me, I'm going to do on a piece of camera. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, where's the camera? It's over there. Where is it? Move it. It's over there. So even though it's like so tiring to do this piece of camera, like I don't know what's going on. I look over there. It's over there. It's over there. It's I think I need to buy more pedals, and I think I need to shop for them on the basis of what is prettiest, because that could be prettier. I realised usually at this point in a pedal build, you'd play it to see how it sounds, but like literally nobody cares. I'm a bass player. I buy these things because they're pretty. It's like, what the fuck your guitarist is doing? I just couldn't care less. You know, it's like, just give me the chord tones and an arpeggio and a nice even bass tone. Fuck everything else. Hey!